Hi, I'm Eric from 3M Peltor. This video is part of the 3M Peltor series featuring the CommTac headset and will focus on the initial setup and use of the CommTac 5 and 6. Let's get started by placing batteries in the headset. The CommTac is powered by two AAA batteries, one in each ear cup. To install batteries, remove the battery cover and place the battery in the battery compartment, ensuring the positive end of the battery faces towards the front of the ear cup. Once the battery is inserted, replace and fully seat the battery cover. If you can see any red on the cover, it is not fully seated. The CommTac headset features fail-safe communications and does not require power to receive and transmit by an externally connected radio. Before donning the headset, let's look at the headset keypad and control buttons, which are located on the left ear cup. The headset has two buttons on the control pad. These two buttons have multiple uses. They serve as the volume control and are also used to access the headset menu and change functional settings. If you have a NIB-enabled CommTac 6 headset, there will be an additional control button located on the back of the left ear cup. We will talk more about NIB and how to use the NIB control button later. The CommTac headset requires some adjustment to be worn properly. To adjust, slide the headset support wires out of the arm guides. Place the headset on the top of the head and adjust the ear cup cushions by sliding the support wires into the arm guides until the ear cushions are around your ears and the headband is resting on the top of the head for support. Now let's adjust the noise-canceling communications microphone located on the front of the left ear cup. It is very important that the comms mic be positioned as close to the lips as possible when transmitting via radio or NIB to maximize the effectiveness of the noise-canceling comms mic. Position the microphone slightly off-center of the mouth. The CommTac 5 utilizes a flexible boom arm that can be shaped to place the comms mic element in the correct position. The CommTac 6 utilizes an adjustable telescoping mic arm. To correctly position this mic, loosen the adjustable screw on the comms mic arm and slide the arm outward or inward to get the mic element into the correct position. Once the correct position is achieved, tighten the adjustable screw. The CommTac 5 allows for easy transition of the comms mic from the left ear cup to the right for left-handed shooters. The CommTac 6 comes with a higher mounted microphone to accommodate left-handed shooters and negate the need to move the comms mic to the right ear cup. We recommend attaching the comms mic windscreen cover that is shipped with each headset. To power on the headset, press and hold either of the two keypad buttons until a voice prompt confirms the headset is powered on.
Powered on.
A press and hold of either of the two buttons will also power the headset off. A quick press of the forward button turns the environmental listening volume up, and a quick press of the back button turns the volume down. To access the headset menu, press and hold the forward and back buttons at the same time.
Menu.
You will hear a menu voice prompt. Once in the menu, a quick press and release of the back button cycles through the headset menu categories.
Ambient listening mode. Battery. Alkaline.
Pressing the forward button changes the setting of the last selected menu category.
Rechargeable.
Headset settings are saved when the headset is powered off by pressing and holding the forward or the back button.
Powered off.
Consult your user instructions for a listing of your headset's menu options. To exit the menu, press the forward and back buttons simultaneously until you hear a beep. When in the menu mode, if 10 seconds pass without either the forward or the back buttons being pressed, you will exit the menu and the keypad returns back to volume control. The CommTac 6 headset features two environmental listening modes, Classic and Advanced. The headset is shipped in Classic mode, but we're going to change it to Advanced mode to take advantage of the headset's Mission Audio profiles. Please refer to the CommTac 6 user manual for additional information on Mission Audio profiles. To select the environmental listening mode, access the menu by simultaneously pressing and holding the forward and back buttons until menu is heard.
Menu.
Then press the back button until you hear Ambient Listening Mode and either Advanced or Classic.
Ambient listening mode, classic.
If you hear Classic, press the forward button until you hear Advanced.
Advanced.
Once set to Advanced mode, you can exit the menu by pressing the forward and back buttons simultaneously. Let's talk a little bit more about environmental listening volume and auditory situational awareness and communications. As stated earlier, ComTac headsets provide environmental listening to assist in maintaining auditory situational awareness when wearing the headset. The headset utilizes two environmental microphones, one located on the front of each ear cup to capture environmental sounds. This environmental listening capability offers amplification of soft sounds and electronic compression of loud sounds picked up by the environmental microphones. The foam windscreens covering the environmental mics are very important in reducing wind noise and should be replaced when needed. While it may seem intuitive that placing the headset at max environmental volume helps maximize your auditory situational awareness, this can create some unintended challenges such as auditory fatigue and communications interference. We suggest that you set the volume control at the third setting down from max volume. To determine max volume, repeatedly quick press the forward button until you hear a beep. Then quick press the back button twice. This is the ideal setting for most operations and will help prevent auditory fatigue that can come from listening to amplified sound for a long period of time. If you find yourself in a quiet environment and need the additional amplification, simply press your forward button to increase the headset environmental listening volume. When operating in high noise, it's recommended to lower the headset volume, perhaps even muting the environmental listening. Listen to the effect headset volume can have on radio and nib communications.
Listen up. Final weapons check, vehicle check. We're going to roll out in 15 minutes. Listen up. We're going to do a final weapons check, vehicle checks. We're going to roll out in 15 minutes.
If you have the ComTac 6 with nib, there are three nib operating modes: nib Vox on, nib PTT on, and nib off. We suggest setting nib to nib PTT on mode. To change the nib mode, locate the nib control button on the back of the left ear cup. With the headset powered on, double quick press the nib control button to select the desired mode.
NIB PTT on.
The nib control button also serves as the nib PTT button by pressing and holding when transmitting and releasing when transmission is complete. If you have a nib headset, please refer to your product user manual and watch the nib video for additional information on nib technology and use. The ComTac headset also features earplug mode. Earplug mode is intended to be used only when the user is wearing dual hearing protection, which means a properly inserted earplug under the ComTac headset. When earplug mode is activated, the ComTac headset max volume is boosted to help maintain comms and auditory situational awareness when using dual hearing protection. To activate earplug mode, press and hold the forward button on the control pad until you hear the earplug mode voice prompt inside the headset.
Earplug mode.
If the headset is powered on prior to activating earplug mode, the headset will power off, then power back on before earplug mode is activated. Just keep pressing that forward button until you hear earplug mode. To deactivate earplug mode, simply power off the headset.
Power off.
As a safety mechanism, earplug mode settings are not saved like the other settings when the headset is powered off. Now that your headset is up and running, let's discuss a few additional components and features of the ComTac headset. Please note that some differences may exist between various headset models. ComTac headsets also feature an auto power off function to help preserve battery life if headset control buttons have not been pressed for a select period of time. The ComTac headset comes in one of three headset suspension configurations: folding headband, helmet attachment, or back band. If you have the back band variant, please note that some helmet systems may require the headset be donned after the helmet is securely positioned and that the hook and loop strap be fastened over the top of the helmet. Headband suspension systems can be converted to helmet attachment and back. Refer to the headband to ARC conversion video or your user instructions for the conversion instructions. Two types of replaceable ear cushions are available for the ComTac headset: foam and gel. These cushions are very important as they help provide the hearing protection for your headset and aid in communicating in high noise. You will also notice a replaceable foam liner in the cushion well. Both the ear cushion and the foam liner should be replaced as needed. Please refer to the headset user manual for additional use and care instructions for the headset. We hope this video has enhanced your knowledge on how to use and receive maximum benefit from your ComTac headset. For additional information regarding proper use and care, refer to the user instruction that was provided with your ComTac headset or contact our Peltor customer support line listed on the screen below. Thanks for tuning in and be safe.